Hi, in this video I want to show you what are the deadlines to correctly file a lien in the state of Wisconsin. And I'm going to do this through a very simple example, timeline for a construction project that has a start date and an end date, or a last date when materials were labor were delivered to the job site. In Wisconsin, you can file a lien within 6 months, anytime within 6 months from the last day on the project, or when labor and material were delivered, so 6 months. 30 days before that, or 5 months, and no later than that, no later than 5 months, you need to properly serve the owner of the property with the notes of intent. And again, if you miss this deadline by at least 1 day, so if it's 5 months and 1 day, you lose your lien rights. So it has to be 30 days before 6 months. Also, if you miss your deadline here by 1 day, so 6 months and 1 day, you also lose your lien rights. However, anytime from the last date and this 5 months period, you can send a notice of intent to file a lien if you wish, but it has to be no later than 5 months. So it's very important that you keep track of this time. Now, depending if you are a sub to the project, you need to serve a 60-day notice, from the first day on the project site. So from the first day, you need to say that this is 60 days. You need to properly serve a notice of lien rights to the owner of the property. And you can do this anytime during this period. You can do it here, you can do it here. If you miss it by 1 day, so if you send it on 61st and 62nd day, you lose your lien rights. So no rights. Now, if you are a let's say a general contractor to the project, let's just say GC, your timeline to serve a notice of lien rights is 10 days. And so you have to make sure that you serve this notice of lien rights within this timeline. And there are some exceptions depending if it's a residential or commercial project. But if for the moment, we'll just assume that this is, you need to serve the notice of lien rights for all the projects. So anytime during this period, you need to properly serve a notice of lien rights. If you miss it by 1 day, so let's say that it's 11 days, then you lose your lien rights again. So to summarize this, depending if you're a sub or a GC, you need to properly serve a notice of lien rights within 60 days from the start of the project, or within 10 days if you're a GC. Then from the last day of the project, but within the 6 months period, you need to serve a notice of intent to file lien, but no later than 5 months. Because remember, the notice of intent to file lien says that you have to give the owner of the property at least 30-day notice before you can actually file a lien. And then if you miss this deadline, the 6 months deadline, by 1 day, then you lose your lien rights. But anywhere in this timeline, you can properly serve a notice of intent to file a lien. So I hope this was interesting and help you understand what are deadlines to correctly file a lien in Wisconsin.